Welcome, folks, to TNN. Have gaming companies gone too far? Or is Mr. Beast giving them a run for their money? Find out in today's TNN and more. There's a lot of other stuff. That's about it.
That's about it.
We hope you enjoy. Screen Rant lowered Black Myth Wukong's score after a female journalist criticized the game for not including female characters and for the monkey's supposed lack of diversity. She then attacked the developers over false allegations. This person says it's time to outcast feminism in video games. I think this guy doesn't like feminists. Lacking of inclusivity and diversity. So how is it diverse in items and mechanics, but lacking diversity of people? It's like, I don't give a fuck. I want to play a game.
Yeah, I just want to play as this, mythological fucking, ape man, whatever. It's like God of War. Why is there no goddess of war? You just fucking play the game.
But for this situation, we've got the journalist. Another journalist gave Wukong a lower score, attacking developers for misogynistic remarks and then trying to justify the low rating by linking it to the game itself. It's not about the score, but how they use political reasons to drag down a Metacritic score as punishment. So they dug into who created the game, used that to judge the game itself.
By judging the person who made it.
Interesting. It's difficult to say. While the game has certainly captured imaginations pre-released for its richly detailed worlds, inspired by the historical China and the journey to the West, even as it dealt with controversy over its sexist and misogynistic remarks against female players. From a gameplay perspective, the final experience is one that feels lacking in numerous areas. While it certainly looks capable of standing toe-to-toe with the biggest Western AAA titles of the moment, actually sitting down with the game is a different story. Cons: bosses are a mixed rate of overabundance. At times, detail makes navigation unclear without a map. Skill issue, to be honest. Literally sounds like this person is shit at video games.
That sounds like me then. I hate games where I feel lost though.
Yeah, you're a little shit at games as well. You just thought I'd dyed hair and they them pronouns. You're not too far off, Ryan, from this person right here.
I'm one charity stream away from looking like that, to be honest.
Ubisoft is laying off people now because they know something you don't. They have the actual pre-order numbers for Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows. If things don't turn around on launch date, there will be far deeper cuts. These cuts need to happen, like thinning the herd or removing debris from forests to prevent bigger fires. Ubisoft is absolutely infected with DEI and excessive bloat in hires. Hope they retain as many productive devs as possible and trim where the trim really needs to happen. Deadweight activists and middle management. Jeez, who hurt this man?
Do you know, I feel like Ubisoft really began to tank towards
2015, 2014, that kind of era, 2016.
When that samurai knights fighting each other, what, For Honor?
For Honor was amazing though.
Yeah, that's when I feel like Ubisoft, around then, the decline started to happen around For Honor, I think.
Where they got,
do you not think so?
In the beginning of working with Ubisoft, they were pretty chill. As the years went on, like, you weren't allowed to say words like bitch, just other stuff. But it's not just Ubisoft, it's a lot of gaming companies. It's a lot.
I've dealt with a brand even in the past week that reminds me of Ubisoft, of telling me not to say this, not to include this, not to do this, take this out of the video. And I'm like this close from like walking away from dealing with this company. Brands are getting overly like controlling and sensitive.
When they do pay big money, I understand why, but at the same time, it really does hamper the content that's put out by the creator, and people who watch the videos
will connect less with it.
They connect less with the product because the creator is not allowed to be themselves. Basically, it's like you could play a game, but if it's not sponsored, people will watch it. But the second you say it's sponsored, a lot of people click off just because it's sponsored, and they know that there's going to be almost like a muzzle.
Another censoring. YouTube already, we have a censoring kind of layer from YouTube in general. And then below that, you have another layer.
Nick A30 basically for a sponsored video.
The people advocating for this are absolutely freaks. They're absolutely weirdos. You would not want these people anywhere around your kids. If you see the person that advocates for something like this, you immediately think to yourself, oh my god, can I lock my door? More censorship confirmed for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster as Capcom removes anti-communist dialogue line from Cliff Hudson boss fight.
I know why. It's because you're Viet Cong. You are nothing but a filthy communist.
Oh, watch this, right?
I know why. It's because you're a mole. You are nothing but a filthy animal.
Yeah, so they completely got rid of the references to the Vietnam War. They're control freaks, yes, exactly. Capcom has also apparently race swapped a fellow psychopath. Okay, yeah, so they made him white? Now he's white? That's crazy. We need to make him a race that it's okay to hate. Unironically, I think that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna be honest. I do. It's crazy.
They made the psychopath Asian guy in the original just a white dude.
Just a white guy. Yeah.
That's okay. People gonna hate that. That's fine.
His line was, "We have to make it a face we can all. It's easy to hate. We'll make him white."
Yeah, it
We'll
is.
make him
It's
white.
very normalized. Very, very normalized to hate on white people. I honestly don't give a fuck though.
No.
I don't give a shit. I think it's funny. But I do think it's an issue when other people take it serious. I'm just like, I don't know. Come on, man. Come on. I know it's a weird take, but I don't think people should be protected from the reality of what they look like. You know, well, let's just pretend no one is a different skin color. That's the way the world should be. Let's all pretend we're colorblind. I feel like I've always viewed race as something that should be embraced. You can't spell embraced without race, Brian. Ha, they'll take that slogan from me. So that's a beautiful slogan for a nice activist rally. Can't spell race without embrace. And when people ask where that came from, it was me, Nogla, man that loves every race. Screen rant. Yes, yes. Kill the Japanese man, Yasuke. I love this French game. Very diverse. Why are you respecting your own culture? There is no diversity. Yeah, they love a black man killing Japanese guys for 24 hours. God forbid China makes something accurate though. And a fantasy thing as well. It's just fantasy. It's not even real.
What do you mean mythology? There's a real monkey that went around and I wonder what its pronouns were.
Rock 2.0 is completely unhinged. It's been one day and everyone else is going nuts over its uncensored image capabilities. Look at that, dude.
It's good to see Kamala and Donald have made up.
Dude, that kid would be crazy.
They're getting along just fine.
Make an image of them titties. And then the AI was like, okay.
Can you do one like live?
I don't want to, but I sure. Make an image of Nogla.
Oh, sexy Asian Nogla. Sexy anime Nogla. Look at that. Nogla senpai.
Make an image of the gaming terrorizer. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty good, Brian.
Just a white man with face hair. Oh, dude, go on, do a Donald Trump. Oh, go on, do a Donald Trump. Of Donald Trump slam dunking in basketball. Oh, please be good. Oh, that's so good. How the turns of tables. How the turns of tables.
Make an image of Donald Trump. Is it gonna do that? Oh, there's no way it makes
No way.
There's
No
it
way.
makes this.
No way. No way.
It's just Trump.
It's just Trump. It's accurate. It's accurate. Oh, my Lord. Lord. Oh, my God.
AI is out of control and has the potential to destroy our civilization. Oh, let's see. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Oh my God.
Look at his nails. Look at Trump's nails. Look at Trump's hands. Look at his...
Oh, dude, that was terrifying. Generate an image of CCTV footage of Trump robbing a store while holding a gun. Look at how good that image is.
That's brilliant.
He's a felon, confirmed. We got footage right here. Right here, he's a felon. Lock him up. Dude, that's a fire thumbnail right there.
That is
That's
sick.
a banging thumbnail.
That is sick.
What, the YouTubers making thumbnails of this shit? It's gotta be crazy.
I think the CCTV one is my favorite style.
They're definitely my favorite. But look at this shit, bro. CCTV is the way to go. It just looks really funny. Disney is trying to get a wrongful death lawsuit from a grieving husband tossed out of court because he signed up for Disney Plus years earlier. His wife suffered a fatal allergic reaction at a Disney Springs restaurant, but Disney insists that the husband agreed to arbitrate all disputes with the studio when he first signed up for a 1-month trial of Disney Plus. Hey Brian, I know we killed your wife, but you signed up for Disney Plus, which clearly says you cannot sue us.
So she died at a restaurant, and because they had a Disney Plus contract.
They can't sue.
Try to throw it out.
They're trying to say you can't sue me because you have a Disney Plus subscription. That is something else, huh? Look at this tweet. The guy was only suing Disney for 50K and legal fees. That's nothing for a dead spouse. Instead of Disney taking a relatively small hit, their lawyers tried to get out of it any way they could, and now it's going to cost them millions in stock prices and lost revenue, all over $50,000. Let's go see the Disney stock. It's gone up. It's gone up 5%.
Holy shit.
The stock really said, fuck that guy. Needless to say, this has been memed heavily. Trade offer. I receive the life of your wife. You receive I am Groot. Oh, dude, I really hope they get way more than 50K now. This is literally the South Park episode. Oh, that South Park did a whole episode shitting on Disney. It was fantastic.
You agree that Apple may charge your credit card or PayPal account for any products purchased in the iTunes store?
Can somebody please explain to me what is going on?
We're trying to find out exactly what Kyle agreed to.
There can't be anything in that agreement that allows a company to do what they're talking about to Kyle.
Hold up, here it is right here. By clicking agree, you are also acknowledging that Apple may sew your mouth to the butthole of another iTunes user.
Oh boy.
Apple and its subsidiaries may also, if necessary, sew yet another person's mouth onto your butthole, making you a being that shares one gastral tract. I'm gonna click on decline.
Good job, Butters. Good job, Butters.
The only person ever to hit decline on that shit and actually read it.
Oh, dear.
Listen here, pal. If I want to put your ass on someone else's mouth, I will. There's nothing you can do to your dead wife. Get the fuck out of here.
Disney legally executing me after I called the newest Marvel film slop because I didn't read the fine print when I went to Disneyland in 1998.
1998.
I like how they just put Mickey Mouse's head on Shadow.
Yeah.
Dude, who thought this was a good idea though with Shadow and the gun, dude? Look at this guy. This is old gaming before the wokeism, bro.
Yeah.
Do shit like this and get away with it. People lose out on jobs for CGI. Oh, it's a Disney Snow White trailer. Oh my gosh, 70,000 likes and 900,000 dislikes.
There's so much to it. Your man from Game of Thrones, who played, what's his name? Tyrion. He was like, basically saying, hiring people to do this is kind of like, not sexist, but, like sizist or whatever. So they went with CGI dwarves.
Wait a second, CGI dwarves? You fucking kidding me? Oh yeah, they're not real dwarves. They're CGI. That's 7 really high, well-paying jobs that could have helped support.
The jobs now gone, yeah.
Those guys. I think they should have given the jobs to 7 small people because that would be an insane amount of money that could support them for probably maybe the rest of their life. Who knows how much the money is? Give them $500,000 each.
Yes.
And like, it's probably incredibly difficult to find a role as a small person. It's got to be insanely hard. They're not exactly just flying off the fucking shelves when the people are writing about it. This is probably the biggest movie some small actors have been looking forward to, and then they say CGI.
The one little guy that's made an absolute killing in movies, the guy who plays Tyrion Lannister, he starts saying that it's not right, for, it's dwarvist or whatever he was referring it to being. It was something crazy, and I was like, how does that make sense?
Criticizes Disney for backwards remake of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Actor who is a former dwarf says that studio's pride in casting a Latina Snow White is undercut by stereotypes retained everywhere else. It was taken a little back by the fact they were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that fucking backwards story of 7 Dwarfs living in the cave. What the fuck are you doing, man? Have I done nothing to advance the cause for my soapbox? I guess I'm not loud enough. Disney has since responded and said, to avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film, we're taking a different approach with these 7 characters and have been consulting with the members of the dwarfism community. We look forward to sharing more as the film heads into production after a lengthy development period. Their solution was CGI, but keep them small.
Think how magical Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was, the original, with Gene Wilder. And then the one with Johnny Depp, and they had the one little guy and they just multiplied him times a million. It was boring and crap. I love the original Willy Wonka. It felt more real. CGI thing, it just don't feel real.
Yeah, at that stage, just make a cartoon.
Just make the whole thing a cartoon.
Yeah, make it a cartoon. No one's hurt then. Like, me and my daughter were going to be sitting watching this movie on March 21st, and I'm going to be like, Let me tell you what Peter Dinklage said, daughter. Let me tell you what dwarfs are CGI. Let me tell you what that actor said. She's just trying to enjoy the movie and I'm red pilling her. Disney's on that Ubisoft Kool-Aid right now.
I hate Disney.
Well, I don't think you're getting any brand deals from them anytime soon.
No, fuck them. They've gone too far. They've gone too woke, and I hate it.
Streamers, fuck around and find out. These dudes went to the gym and told the bodybuilder to lift for $1,000. But when he started doing it, they left him struggling.
Basically, we're just going up to people and we're encouraging them to do the max. Yeah. If you can hit your max, we'll give you $1,000. Yeah. Oh shit! $1,000, bro. Yeah. If you hit your max, bro, and then big gun. Yeah. If we're there, bro, like we got you. We'll be here spotting you the whole time. $1,000 on the line.
And that's some amount of weight, bro. That's some amount of weight.
Get it.
Oh, that looks at that lift.
Up.
Oh, and it's so hard to lift it. It's so hard to lift when you can't do a lift. Oh my gosh. This is...
I'm not gonna lie. You're not getting that $1,000. Hey, it's a prank. It's a prank.
Oh.
Brian, you got satisfaction from that.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yes.
Let's watch that in slow motion. Look at the leg.
Yes.
The leg behind his leg. He knew I was up right here.
Like a little judo, little trip here. Just, like gravity. Look.
If you're ever in this position, you probably deserved it.
Yeah. That's the face of like it's a joke, bro. It's
a well, here's the thing. It was a good idea on paper, but please don't hurt me.
Oh, I kind of feel bad for him. I don't know if this is weird.
No, I don't.
I'll tell you why I feel bad for him. I feel like it's this guy with the mic and the phone that's controlling everything. And he's just going along with it to try and be cool with that guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The guy on the left can also say no.
Yeah, I don't know, but when you're an insecure bitch...
Literally left the man on foot. Like, if that other guy didn't run along, that could have been bad. It's a fucking dick move to do.
It's a dick,
and
yeah.
you fuck around,
find out
what happens.
Yeah, find out. Streamer thought he was hard until Rampage Jackson pulled up.
1 second, I want to say early, don't fuck around with Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, Brian nearly did.
Trust me.
Brian nearly did. Let's just say, long story short, Rampage Jackson was hunting for Terrorizer at a convention and luckily could not find him.
For some weird reason, Brian decided not to go that year. No, I just didn't by chance go that year.
Yeah, but if you did, Rampage Jackson would have got it, right? Right, Brian? Right, Brian?
I would have been running.
I hear you're looking for me, Rampage Jackson. What do you want to say? Bitch.
Nina.
You know if it's an IRL stream and you see this fucking guy's face, Ice Poseidon, you know there's going to be some degenerate action. The guy on the right is an insanely degenerate kick streamer as well.
Hey, kid, get all this what? You just lost. Why didn't you hit me?
Oh, Degen streams.
Hit me. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this.
You made yourself look like a total asshole, and now I have a legal lawsuit.
Not calling him nothing, though.
You annoying as fuck. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking bitch, man. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit.
Ice Poseidon is such an alpha male. Just think, oh shit. You need any backup, Quentin? I got you, dog.
He's got that 2014 Nogla build.
Hey, do you know what Ice is missing? That black wife energy.
Black wife effect. Yeah. He's missing that.
Ice is definitely the alternate universe Nogla that didn't marry a black wife.
Yeah. Honestly, pretty cool life. Give me a pretty cool life. Angry dad snaps on streamer for catcalling his underage daughter. What? Dude, these fucking streamers need to be stopped, bro.
Down to the dirty magazine. Come here. Where you going? Come here, little blondie. Little Taylor Swift looking ass bitch.
I've seen this before. I've seen this ages ago, man. This is super old.
Hey, bro, then why she out this late, bro? What? Why she out this late? This is Hollywood, bro.
Why she out this late? Because we just went on a father-daughter date at dinner.
That's great. I apologize, bro. I'm not trying to disrespect you in any way possible. I totally agree.
You just did. Oh yeah, turncoat. Smack him.
No problem, sir.
Oh, look at this. What a legend.
Yeah, I didn't know this 15, bro. I don't want to get into that. I didn't know she was 15.
Hey, it's not 15. Stop catcalling after women.
Bro, why are you coming at me like that, bro?
Yeah. Nice.
Bro, don't tell me about coming at me. You just entered my world. All right?
Yes, fucking dad. W dad. W dad. This is my hood, bro.
Yeah, you're really holding it down.
That's why I'm holding the camera, bro. Ain't nobody robbing me from
You're really holding it down.
$2,000 phone, player.
Hey, just quit while you're at.
$2,000 phone player.
She's 15. What's he hanging out with a 15-year-old girl?
It's his daughter, you fucking... Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. He tweeted, FYI, that dad is me. But how about we just say normal dad snaps on gross streamer for catcalling his underage daughter? Because that was a pretty normal reaction for someone doing that. Headline implies that I am an angry one when I'm, in fact, reacting to terrible behavior. Yeah, well, it's not going to get as many clicks, you know?
Yeah.
Angry dad snap. No, I agree. I think everything he did was quite reasonable.
He did it perfectly. He didn't fucking hit the guy. He kept himself safe. W dad.
Big W dad.
Big time.
I feel like if you became a dad, Brian, your tolerance level, whatever you have now, would be gone. No, it'd be gone. I could see you, if you had a daughter, I could see you becoming a feminist. Just being like, all men are trash. Never trust any of them.
Oh, I don't need to be a feminist to fucking know that to a degree. I don't need to be a fucking feminist to know that. I am a trash male, so I would be more aware.
Dr. Disrespect has deleted his post on X admitting to inappropriately messaging him. They completely just straight up deleted it. It doesn't matter at this stage. Everyone and anyone who could see it has seen it. Why?
And the top comment is great. How will anyone ever know what happened now?
Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh.
Right. You're right.
He's rewriting history, dude. And then Ordinary Gamers with the banging tweet. This man is always on the drama with zingers. He's making some minor changes. That's the pun. That's the pun. Very, very nicely done. Vacation is just too good right now. We'll be back soon though. Terrorizer. We have lots to talk about. Yeah.
Why me? What the fuck?
Because he's coming back for you, Brian. You're his biggest fan.
You're the one with him on your fucking For You page all the time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I've seen your For You page.
It's not my fault that YouTube gives content of that creator that is regular when you're watching content of that creator that is drama. It's not my fault. Blame the algorithm.
Yeah.
According to statistics from ViewStats, MrBeast's main channel has seen 153 million less views in the previous 28-day period. He's also received 12 million less subscribers than the last month, suffering a projected loss of nearly $700,000. MrBeast uploaded less shorts and one less main channel video, which led to less views. According to ViewStats, his two most recent videos are the most popular on the channel over the same time frame. Seems like MrBeast is fine. I don't think MrBeast is going to be hurt at all. I think give it a while and the hate will die down, and he got rid of Chris Tyson, so it's nothing to do with him, you know? And that's it. And I feel like this is a situation that'll always rear its ugly head every so often, you know, just a little bit there and a little bit there. Because it goes viral. You can see Dextro
it just
getting loads
like
of likes.
wait for the next little thing, another whistleblower will come out.
Tidbit of info here, tidbit of info here. Yeah, for sure. We're definitely not the end of the MrBeast TNN thumbnails, guys. I know you guys are commenting on how we're using him more than Vanos lately. I've seen those comments, and they're correct. MrBeast uploads another video, 7 days stranded in a cave, despite remaining silent to allegations made by former employees. It's important to add context that MrBeast has stated he will respond after his accuser, Dogpack404, releases his third and final video. Oh,
I think he's playing the YouTube game.
He's very good at YouTube. And so right now there's 2 videos on Dogpack's channel. He's waiting for the third. Once that's done, he'll make 1 video. Brian, you know when MrBeast responds to Dogpack404? We got another thumbnail entitled, "We gonna be eating good that week. We gonna be eating good. Eating good. Red panty night."
I think it's also funny when people complain like, oh, you're using this, you're using this. Yeah, we got you here in this comment section, didn't we?
Yeah, also,
you know what I mean?
we're just reporting on relevant topics.
I think it's a lot of people that are still fans of MrBeast.
Dude, none of our fans are fans of MrBeast.
Yes, sir.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. I want this in the video editor. I think there's literally no one that is a genuine fan of MrBeast, like a big fan.
So you know every single subscriber and their likes and their dislikes. And people who are not even subscribers are able to comment on our videos. They could be just general viewers in general.
Yes, Brian, I do know. Because our audience demographic is completely fucking different than MrBeast. He uses kids. Ours is like dudes in 25 with jobs and beards. Okay, dudes that are 25 with jobs and beards are not watching Mr. Beast. And if they do, it's only because their cousin or their nephew or their niece or some other kid around them is watching Mr. Beast. So I might as well sit down and watch it anyway. But no one is a genuine fan of Mr. Beast on this channel.
Okay,
Like, sincerely,
sorry for
buys their
questioning.
merch.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, no, let the comments decide. Maybe I'm wrong and I'll get shit on in the comments.
Sorry for questioning the all-knowing Nogla. I do apologize.
Fuck you. One guy's going to be like, Brian's right. It's me. This is Dog Pack again. Launched as healthier and slave-free, then quietly switched up. Was that always the plan? Looks like it. The fuck? Feastables is proud to be slave-free. I feel like that's just something you don't need to say.
Here's an idea. Don't have slaves at all.
Don't even bring it up. Like, just don't bring it up.
I'm going to try to prove 2 points. The first is that Mr. Beast and Feastables is using child labor and forced labor for their chocolates and has been since around late 2023. And the second point is more damning. I believe that since the beginning of Feastables, Mr. Beast knew that he was going to use child labor and forced labor for his chocolates, but he tried to fool us into thinking otherwise.
Seems like everything is beginning to burn down. That's why I could never enjoy the flavor of that chocolate.
It just tasted like
tears, children's tears.
Yeah, a bit bitter. That's wild. We're gonna have to watch this video now.
Yep.
I'll be honest, a lot of YouTubers, for transparency purposes, don't really vet how their product is made. I'd say myself included. I don't know the hands that made my merch in the past. I don't know them.
I was gonna say merch.
Look, we live in the West. Nearly everything you touch was made by someone poor in the East. That's just the fucking sad reality of it. And if you want something from the West that's made by the West, it's gonna be double the price.
It's gonna be expensive.
It's just the way of the world, which sucks. But you know, if he didn't know it was going on, fine. That's you know, like. I'd be a hypocrite because I don't know if it's happening to any of my merch. I would assume not, based on the people I've met and talked to. But I don't know. I think I remember seeing some Asian guy holding a Nogla plush once in a factory. That was about it. But he looked older than 18, so that was good. That's good. All the people that have made my merch, when I've seen pictures of them, they've all been over 18. But like, I don't know if they snuck a kid in.
My merch as well. I got images of the merch being produced.
Great for promotion.
It was terrible for promotion. The image they used like a Nokia phone from like 2006.
I remember you showed me the phone. I was like, yeah, don't tweet that.
I was like, that is a horrible looking image.
Third world country vibes for sure.
It was a bit like, but everyone that was there was definitely over 18. That's my main thing.
And look, I'm not a doctor, but they didn't look that unhealthy either, if that helps, Brian. They weren't chained to the table, which was nice.
No, they seemed fine.
They seemed fine. So Brian's a great guy.
That's fine. Okay. All right.
It's so hard to look like a good person under capitalism. It's so hard, Brian.
It is horrible.
This exploitation is well documented, and brands such as Hershey's and Mars, and perhaps we're going to see Feastables today, are notorious for refusing to eliminate child labor and slave labor from their supply chain of chocolates. With that being said, I'm going to try to prove my first point, that Mr. Beast is using child labor and slave labor for his chocolates today and has been since late 2023. When Feastables first launched in January of 2022, if you went into their FAQ, their frequently asked questions section, they proudly displayed that they were child labor free and slave labor free. As a matter of fact, in April of 2023, they doubled down and they added to their list of main menu options this option that said we're slave free. And if you clicked it, it had an entire dedicated page talking about how they were free of slave labor and child labor. But just a few months later, in October of 2023, that main page item that said we're slave free, that was removed. In addition, in the frequently asked questions section, that stuff about being child labor free and slave labor free, that stuff also disappeared.
Okay, like one thing removed, you'd be like, you know, just a little thing, you know, little tech thing could get removed, whatever, right? But 3 of them, all of them, you know, that's not an accident. Couldn't consider that an accident. Let's continue.
At the very beginning of their launch, they kind of made a big deal about it. Not enough, not a huge holler so that it was integral to their brand, but just enough so that if you Google Feastables child labor, all the articles are from their initial launch and they talk about how it is those things. But now it's nowhere to be found and nobody has noticed. As a matter of fact, if you go to slaveryfreechocolates.org, which is a website that promotes various chocolate brands that are ethically sourced, Feastables remains on that list despite no longer meeting the requirements to be on that list. As far as I can tell, not a single person or website has picked up on this change, which is why I'm making this video. The second reason why I think MrBeast knew that he was going to use child labor and slave labor is because of the kosher and halal certifications. This one requires a little bit of stretching, but in June of 2023, Reed Duscher, I don't know how to say his last name.
Duscher is not the right way to mispronounce it though. I don't know how to say his name, but I called him a Duscher.
It's probably Dukesher.
Reed Duscher, I don't know how to say his last name. MrBeast's former manager, Reed, who is still sitting on the board of Feastables, he did a tour of the MrBeast chocolate factory in Peru. And that video isn't all that important except for the very end, where he thanks Machu Picchu Foods for the tour.
Thanks to Machu Picchu Foods for having us. We literally got to see everything from how cocoa is created to how we create MrBeast bars.
This tells us that Machu Picchu Foods is or was the manufacturer for Feastables. Now, Machu Picchu is also Rainforest Alliance certified, they're also kosher certified, and halal certified. But here's the thing, Feastables has never, since its very beginning, ever been kosher certified or halal certified. How is that possible when the manufacturer are both of those things? MrBeast has never been shy about telling the world that Feastables was created to fund his videos. And he has also never been shy about complaining about sponsors and how he felt like he wasn't getting paid the adequate amount for sponsors. This is why he created Feastables and why he promotes Feastables in every single video and at every opportunity he gets. But if you're constantly selling out of chocolates, like MrBeast has posted he has multiple times, that means no more money. I think MrBeast knew all along that this was going to happen, so he prepared for it in advance. When he first launched Feastables, he played up just enough.
I don't know, a lot of assumptions. It's a little conspiratorial. I feel like I'm watching a conspiracy video, I'm not gonna lie.
I hear a lot of I think.
Yeah, very little evidence. I wouldn't say like them removing it doesn't confirm it, you know. Omission isn't necessarily, you know, admitting something. I just don't hold up, man. After listening to this guy for 9 minutes, I don't want to listen to him for another minute. Not saying he's wrong or he's right. I think I just want to move on, man. I just want to eat my chocolate in peace, dude. Half the things that are said are not true. I wouldn't be with him if they were. MrBeast's girlfriend defends the YouTuber following recent allegations. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, delighted for them.
Half question mark.
I know which half I'm looking at.
Hello, former Beast employee here. This video and insight from Rosania paints a really good picture as to how Jimmy acts.
I watched a bit of this.
Oh, Brian knows something.
It was something like there was a document that was handed out to all employees in the company of like, there's 3 tiers of people who work in the company, and we have to start to differentiate between if you're a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 employee. It's like you don't want to be a tier C or tier 3 employee. It's something weird, and you're just like, what is this brainwashing garbage?
You're either an A player, B player, or C player. There is only room at this company for A players. A players are obsessive, learn from mistakes, coachable, intelligent, don't make excuses, believe in YouTube, see the value of this company, and are the best in the goddamn world at their job.
Yeah.
B players are new people that need to be trained into A players, and C players are just average employees. They don't suck, but they aren't exceptional at what they do. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit kinda based. It's just some people are just better than others at their job. Some people care more about their job than others, and that's just it, bro. That's just it. When you've got a huge company like MrBeast, I imagine this discrepancy becomes very self-evident. Look, if you're forking out a ton of money to pay people to do stuff, you kind of have to set some expectations. I actually don't see an issue with this at all. Maybe me and MrBeast could get along.
MrBeast, I'm an A player.
They just exist, do whatever, and get a paycheck. They aren't obsessive, aren't spelled wrong again. C players are poisonous and should be transitioned to a different company immediately, all caps. It's okay, we give everyone severance, so they'll be fine.
Okay, all right, yeah. It's a bit, yeah, when you're poisonous, like you know, bit harsh, you know. Just say you're just not a good fit. We got a movie on, you know what I mean? You can be nice.
You C player, you should be a D player. C is generous.
This next random thing you should know is why I have said that Jimmy plays favorites and he truly cultivates a boys club, his favorite boys. Do not talk down to talent or do anything to make them feel
I kind of agree with that.
I need them to be happy and in good moods, and those boys are special to me. Ideally, most talks with talent, parentheses, Chris, Carl, Chandler, and Nolan, go through me, or Ollie, or Tyler to avoid confusion amongst them.
I don't see an issue with just having favoritism towards your friends. Like, I don't know, is that the whole point of having friends? Is that you are favoritism towards them?
There's no friends in business.
Damn,
it's a business. No, it's a business. And then when there's favoritism, that's when shit gets convoluted. That's when you start protecting people when things go wrong and your friends start fucking up and doing stuff. They brush things under the carpet to protect their friends. That's when a toxic work environment starts to evolve and develop.
I get it, Brian. I'm just a business partner.
And with your mindset and all this, like, sure, Mr. Beast, can I be one of your friends? Chandler liked my TikTok.
That's good enough.
I can replace Ava.
I don't know anything about that slave labor. I don't know anything, Mr. Beast. I'll be a good YouTuber.
The document ends with talking about your career at Mr. Beast. If you've made it this far, you're probably at least semi-interested in this being your career. So I wanted to chat about it. Because if you're ambitious and want to dedicate your life to work, you pick the best company in America to do it at.
It's like a VOT message.
A VOT.
It sounds like a fucking VOT message.
Yeah, corporate America.
You're at the best company in America. It's like, I was in your guts there. I'm trapped in capitalism.
Mr. Beast sounds very toxic and dangerous. It's a boys' club where everyone is overworked. It is almost cult-like.
She really hates fucking Mr. Beast. She's throwing out the worst assumptions about every single detail. You can definitely tell she's got it off her. She hates that she came out against Mr. Beast for a lot of people, and then she had to apologize, delete her stuff, did a backlash. Now she's back and she can really,
sink her teeth in.
This seems very personally motivated, not very investigative and neutral. At least the Asian guy, he kind of seemed like that. This is personal. This is emotional. This ain't logical in my opinion.
Donaldson says he doesn't give a fuck about money and plans to give it all away before he dies. Quote, I don't want to live my life chasing the next shiny object to the next shiny object. He says this as we drive around in his Tesla Model X.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Mr. Beast could have a way better car. Tesla Model X.
If he was driving around in
Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, whatever, something absurd.
Like if it's something ridiculous, like you're like, yeah that's
the serious lack of self-awareness.
There's a bunch of YouTubers with Teslas. Like it's not that far-fetched.
It's not. Yeah, it is not as insane as a car she thinks, I guess.
This is the journalist pointing out the hypocrisy.
Do you know who she reminds me of a little bit?
Are you,
like
are you starting to see my point though? With that whole trying to make a Tesla X look like...
Yeah.
It's like, what's he supposed to drive? A Toyota Corolla from 2012?
It's a bit like Hassan. It's kind of like trying to hyper-exaggerate something.
Yeah.
And then she probably has a Tesla outside her front door right now.
Oh yeah, she's getting Starbucks Monday to Sunday, man. Double shot, please. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't think she exactly comes across as a frugal money saver. We live in a materialistic world, guys. It's a fucking shocker alert. People with money are going to spend their money. Oh my gosh, you're evil. It's fucking...
His assistant, a model handsome Utah transplant named Steele, says that prior to his hiring and Donaldson's ex-girlfriend redesigning his kitchen, YouTube's biggest star had lawn chairs in his living room and mattresses on the floor. I don't give a shit about looks, Donaldson says. I just care about functionality. Yet he also seems to be fixated on how much some shiny objects cost, pointing out that his custom-built double-sided refrigerator, which he had made so his chef could deliver meals from the outside without disturbing him, was $50,000 to install.
That's a bonkers one. That one's bonkers. But I will say, for a guy that's as busy as him, it makes complete sense to get someone to deliver food instead of him making it. You have a chef that delivers food, Brian, and you're not Mr. Beast.
I don't make anywhere near that money.
No, you don't have a $50,000 fridge, but you've you have a regular fridge.
I open the door and I let him in. That's and I talk to him, and he has a cardboard box and he has the food in like lunch boxes, and then I put it in my fridge.
He just doesn't want to be disturbed, so he got a double-sided fridge.
It's a little extreme.
Yeah.
Surely your assistant can answer the door and hey man, yeah, come on, I'll get his meals. Yeah, just show me what it is.
Pissed him off one time really bad, and He was like, fuck it, double-sided fridge. Dude, he got like 5 grand off me in poker. I mean, they only got to lose money when they met Mr. Beast.
You're the bigger sucker.
Have you seen me lose money to Mr. Beast?
Fully vibing, I would say, like,
I need a king.
No, we're gonna have to
Give
hit.
me the king.
Oh my god.
Go, you're playing poker with me, Mr. Beast.
Oh, there we go. All right, look, I'm gonna win with the worst hand in the.
Look at this. We went all in.
So does he get a flush?
Look at this shit, bro.
No, but he's got diamonds, so he's going for a flush.
Why would you do that?
Oh my gosh,
Please don't
dude.
give him the 3 and the
Guys, it
7.
was free money. Why didn't you guys want it?
Okay,
Wow,
he just
well
needs
done.
another diamond.
Yeah, but he needs
Another diamond. No. So he gets what?
He got a 4, so he got a straight.
Oh my god, he got a straight.
Yeah.
Don't everybody except me, you
Oh,
I was not expecting him to get a straight. I was just, I thought Ryan must probably go with a flush or something.
anyways, moving on. I received confirmation from 5 verified contestants that for the first round of Mr. Beast games, a man named Armani Izzati was allowed to compete. He was previously charged with at least 20 counts of battery, kidnapping, pandering, pimping, and robbery. He pled guilty to the pimping charge, acknowledged the significant evidence against him. He allegedly also slept near female contestants before being kicked off for inappropriate behavior. Surprise, surprise. Some of the female contestants confirmed being very uncomfortable around him. He is also friends with Jake Paul and other influencers. The fuck? Why was there not adequate background checks to catch people like this? I was definitely most shocked at the Jake Paul part. How dare he?
Hey,
Oh my god, disgusting!
Oh, no community notes, man. No community notes. That means it's allegedly true. No community notes. The fact check, Brian. That's... Damn, man, this is getting insane. All right, we're gonna speed run the rest of this. Did test up to 10,000.
Oh yeah, the vapes. Yeah, the vape testing.
Oh my gosh, this is how they
So this
test
step kind of
vapes.
blows my mind.
That
our
is
friend
insane,
here
bro.
is
They have to test all of
each one
them?
of them. I'm not sure if it's for taste or volume or I'm not sure precisely what. I'm also curious if he is inhaling or if it's like a cigar, just quick taste test and exhale.
这些都没问题吗？你一天大概能测多少个？
一天大概要测平均7、8千吧。
7、8千，多的时候呢？
多的时候就1万多。
你自己平时抽吗？那你下班之后还抽吗？
下班之后。
This guy smokes after work and his job is to smoke. Gosh, my job is so stressful, dude. I need to smoke. What's your job? Smoking.
I just can't wait to get home, put my feet up and smoke. You've had your feet down and you've been smoking.
Oh, dude.
You just want to go home and put your feet up. There's no difference.
That's such a 2024 nightmare fuel fucking video I just saw. Logan Paul getting triggered. Ryan, you're gonna like this.
This is Logan,
Yeah, you're gonna like this.
Came back from Japan last week.
Great place.
Like,
Really nice.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys had fun.
We had a blast.
We've been hoping to go there. For some
You guys
reason,
haven't been
we
to
have.
Japan?
Well,
You've never been? So that's Dominic Mysterio. You know Rey Mysterio, the wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
That's his son.
Oh, that's wild.
So Dominic plays he plays a character of just kind of, he's very hateable, very dislikable. But
Yeah.
after watching this, you get to see Dom as an actual human being.
Oh.
He's very funny. He's playing like aloof here. He knows
he
exactly what
knows.
he's doing here.
Yeah.
And Logan gets butthurt here.
I had prior obligations.
No, you gotta go, dude.
This last time I had prior
No,
obligations.
dude,
He's
you
been
gotta-
really busy. He has been busy. He just hasn't had time to go there.
Can you go?
Bro, Dom, what do you think this? Yes, I can go to Japan.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, I can go to Japan.
I didn't know if you were like, shadow banned or something.
Excommunicated.
Yeah, excommunicados.
Excommunicado. No, I'm not excommunicated.
Dude, there's more. There's more. There's more. Where's the next part?
Is it here?
Be a real deal there. I mean, we get invited. Oh yeah, you would. Dude, especially if you show up with the hat. Oh, stop.
Oh, he got mad at the hat. He got mad at the hat, dude.
Especially if you turn up with the hat. And then afterwards, he goes,
imagine, bro.
but he's like, no, you've gone too far.
I would love seeing Logan Paul in Japan with the hat as a heel in wrestling. That would be epic.
But that's what he's talking about. Like,
Yeah, I
if you
agree.
do
I agree.
WWE in Japan, show up with the hat.
Yeah, exactly. He should.
Gets his ass kicked by one of the Japanese wrestlers.
Look, Brian, Mario Kart. Yay. Whenever I hear it, I love it. Okay, all right. Typical kind of blue shell hit.
Oh, isn't this the asshole drifts? Does a 180 here drifting?
I'm not sure.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, you know this.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he doing?
Waits for
he's
second place.
He's waiting.
Yeah.
Big time.
And a little 180 drift. Fuck you.
Gosh, that's such a terrorizer move. That's how you knew it, step by step.
It's a good play. There's a GameCube map. It's also on Mario Kart 8. It's one of the Donkey Kong maps from the GameCube, and it has the bridge, and it's a very rickety bridge. There's a famous clip of someone, I think, who was also Peach, getting knocked off. Just YouTube it. It's so good. It's Daisy. It's this in first place. First place.
No way to get knocked off. Oh my god.
I love it so much. And then the bullet. Bro, my fist will be through the monitor.
That is actually worse than what we just saw on Twitter. That is worse.
Yeah. I can't believe you've never seen that.
The TLDR of this image you're seeing right here is Kanye West allegedly used to be addicted to nitrous gas, which is the funny gas, and they give it during root canals. I had this shit hooked up to me, Brian. Nogla isn't a guy known for drugs. I had this shit, bro. And I'll tell you what, fucking crazy. So I was really stressed, and he's like, would you like some laughing gas? I was like, give it a try, right?
Just give it a
try. How's it work?
Just a little taste.
I was doing it for a few minutes, and I was like, I still feel pretty stressed. Actually, I think I'm more stressed. And he's like, don't worry, we can fix that. We've increased the gas. Now, be careful. It's going kind of high. And I'm like, okay.
Just petting your forehead.
Sure, doc. I'm getting this root canal. Laughing gas is maxed up. Dude, it literally felt like I was floating out of my chair. Like, that's literally what I felt like. Like, my whole body was like floating out of the chair. I was like, oh, fuck. And then I started getting paranoid because I felt like I was floating out of my chair. So I felt like I was floating and falling at the same time. And that made me paranoid. And I just goes, can you turn it down a bit? Can you find like a sweet spot between stressed and paranoid? I feel like Kanye West hit that spot and never went off.
I never left.
Like,
I was going to say, yeah.
Shit good.
Are you saying that you think Kanye West could be mentally adjusted by anything?
Due to drugs, yes.
Is that what you're implying? That don't look like the face of a man that's been altered by any gas.
That's pretty sane human being right there.
Pretty normal to me.
It's so sad because his Christian album was sick.
Bro.
Christian Kanye music was awesome.
His early music is so good.
The latest stuff, nah. Don't do drugs, kid. Activision are kind of evil. Cease and desist and H2M mod, don't care.
That one's dirty. There's more to that than just a mod. The only way to play that mod was by actually owning the game of Call of Duty. So on Steam, you'd have to physically own the game to use the mod. There's a dirty element to it here where the Steam sales, you can see how much money was generated from people now recently buying this game of Modern Warfare to play this mod. The sale continued onto the day before the mod release, so the 15th. Mod release on the 16th. They ended the sale on the 15th, then issued the cease and desist to the mods the day before. So they took in all the money from sales of the game, which was clearly being done by people wanting to play the mod, ended the sale, made their money from all the game purchases, and then cease and desist the mod.
Honestly, legend capitalism move right there. That's just big brand.
That is dirt.
That's just big brand right there. Sponsor me, Activision, sponsor me.
I think that's charts people playing it, but the sales, the amount of money they made from Steam sales. Activision had a sale on the game, which perfectly coincided with the mod. So they tactically did it. You can't say it's by chance it ended the day before the mod and all this. It's not a perfect coincidence. So apparently, legally, to hold on to your IP, if you allow modding to happen like freely and openly, you're opening the door to losing licenses and kind of control over it. It's weird. Like other companies can come in and do something, and then in the legal world, I think it's...
Nah, that's not why they did it. Sources within Activision confirmed to me that the H2M mod received cease and desist as they're afraid the success of the mod would impact Black Ops 6 sales. So what you said, relevant. Even though I think you're right.
Yeah.
But they were just afraid that this was dropping just before the beta. Needed everyone playing the beta. Can't have people playing this some mod, man. They should have released this in January or February. The game has gotten sales and all that shit. And Activision would have been like, maybe not as upset. But I can believe this, bro. I can believe this. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's what they're saying in this inside source.
Yeah, no, I could believe that too.
Can't even play old CODs because of security risks. Yes, this is an issue for Black Ops 2. Don't worry, fellas. Let's just go play OG Modern Warfare 2 instead. Oh, wait. It's literally a fucking security risk. Can't even open the game without fucking...
Klavdiy Fedorov Nogomedov from Soviet Union, Russia, stealing my bank details and fucking my wife.
Yeah, because it was peer-to-peer. They literally get your IP address and they can just DDoS you or whatever, or dox you. I don't fucking know. It's insanely how unsafe old CODs are to play. It's actually sad.
I still can't believe, I cannot believe there is no real good Call of Duty competitor at the moment.
Every year, bro, there's a handful and they never blow up. They never blow up.
But like, why?
I don't know how COD keeps getting away with it, man, but it's damn near impressive. Damn near impressive. Sponsor me, Activision.
Bro, I would be like using some Roblox fucking engine. I played a Roblox FPS thing and it was so buttery smooth. That shit was fucking enjoyable.
Roblox mods are getting insane for sure. Trump is back on Twitter and Elon Musk has a boner. Wildcat has responded, of course, appropriately. Trump during his discussion with Elon Musk.
So petty, bro. It's so petty. I love it though.
Well, this is a real line.
And he said, "No way." And I said, "Way."
That's a real line.
He's like, "No way." And I was like, "Way."
Yeah.
Way, girl. Way.
It fits so good to this photo.
And he said, "No way." And I said, "Way."
It just fits so good with the fucking picture.
Twirling his hair. I was like, "No way." Way.
Favorite internet personality or video game person you've interacted with?
This channel right here is now the new Terrorizer and Friends. Sark does no highlights.
No, I don't think he even knows this exists.
If I talk to Sark, he'd be like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about?" This channel is great, and he has so many good highlights. He talks about so much stuff.
I'll be honest, I do watch this channel.
I knew it. I knew it.
Especially when I'm in the title or Vanis is in the title and I click for sure.
I'm not like friends with Germa, but he's my favorite to watch. One of the probably the
here it comes.
The pal that I'm most impressed with.
Here it comes.
Personality, also a pal, is Evan Vanos.
Yeah, oh, Mr. Vanos, it tastes so good.
He really is so cool, so down to earth, and he's such a huge YouTuber.
Fucking
There's no
pussy.
reason. There's no reason he shouldn't. He should. I mean. How is he not a? Let's just be real. How has he gotten this far? I don't get it. Anyway, he's very cool. What don't I know? Vanos is super cool. Like, and
jeez, damn.
Actually, like hyper talented, and I've told him this before to his face. Obviously, I'm like, dude, there's no reason you shouldn't live like the YouTube equivalent of fucking Axl Rose or whatever. That dates me.
I think he took that advice a little literal. He's been like fucking Tony Stark on Instagram. Yeah. Evan heard this from Sark. Sark thinks I'm cool. Time to get cool clothes, bitches, and go to Europe. I can't follow Evan on Instagram anymore in case I get some straight in the face. Like, it's just, I can't do it, bro. People were pointing out that he didn't tag me in the Instagram post because I probably don't follow him anymore. I was like, dude, I can't look through your Instagram anymore. I'm also like I have to click because I'm like, I want to see the photos because it's Evan.
Because I love Evan and I want to see him. And I
It hurt me a lot. It hurt me a lot. Exactly. It hurt me a lot, but I had to unfollow Evan on Instagram. Everywhere else I follow him, just that specific Instagram. I'm like, Jesus, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the power to do it. That's what it was like, dude. You get your pay.
And I have such an inappropriate joke, and then there's Brian. I know what I have to do.
Yeah, me and you polar opposites, bro. Polar opposites.
I had to do it. I had to do it. That joke was just dying to come out.
Dude, it's too funny. But at the end of the video, like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. The end.